यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम् नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनम् कलुषायुतसक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे हाय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हाय निज वांछित पूरण। Today is an auspicious Tithi. It is the Purnima Tithi. This Purnima is special because this is the Madhurotsava of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. This is also called as the spring season, Madhumasa. And this time, on the Purnima day, Sri Krishna is performing pastimes. So after this particular day, the Vaishakha will begin, means heat will begin. But in Mayapur already heat has begun. We are to see the worst now yet. I heard that next Monday it is going to be 45 in Mayapur. So it's already 40, we are at 40 degrees Celsius, and next week I heard it's going to be 45. So Vaishak is supposedly the hottest, and you have to sufficiently, take fluids to, maintain the water salts in the body. But in Vrindavan, maybe it is hot now, supposedly this is little, it's not cold, but it is just about transformation from cold to heat time. So today is Madhurotsava, Madhura Ras, in the month of Chaitra, that is mid-March to mid-April is called Chaitra. This, Purnima, the full moon day, Sri Krishna is performing pastimes with the gopis in the forests of Braja. Now we are in a conditioned state. We have no knowledge of our relationship with the Supreme Lord. We have not understood the supremacy of the Lord, His Aishwaryas, His opulences, His transcendental nature, none of these things have been understood by us. In such a limited state, in such a conditioned state, we have no eligibility whatsoever to enter into any kinds of pastimes of Supreme Lord. Because at first, Sambandha, I am His servant. This realization is important. As long as we have not understood ourselves as servants of Krishna, how can the Lord reveal Himself to us? How can we, sitting in this material plane in a conditioned state, comment about the pastimes of Supreme Lord? Oh, why did He do this? How could He do this? No, you have no eligibility. First, you have to enter into the transcendental plane, you have to become His own. Then He will reveal His identity. Without submitting to me, I will not tell anything regarding me to others. Only if I see some person has faith in me and I can trust him and he is very obedient to me, then I will reveal all my secrets to him. But a person who is just going on the street, I can go and tell anything and about me to him. No, I will not do so. I will not reveal my identity unless until I have acquaintance with that person, unless until I see that he is a trustworthy person. Supreme Lord, how will He be revealed to the conditioned souls? It is impossible. Avajananti mam muda. Mudhas, foolish people, they don't know me. Manushim tanumashritam. They think that I have taken a human, I am a human. Manushim tanumashritam, I also have a human body. Param bhavam ajananto. But I am the Supreme. They don't know this. They don't know this. Avajananti, they are fools. They don't know me. But those who surrender to me, ye prapadyante te tarante. Whoever surrenders to me, I shall immediately rescue them from this material conditioning and I shall reveal my actual identity to them. This is the procedure to understand the Supreme Lord. Now we have, as we heard in Srimad Bhagavatam purport to Shravana Kirtana etc., Prabhupada has written, first is the revelation of the holy name, then the form, then his qualities, then his associates and pastimes. That is the last to be revealed. The first thing is the holy name. Now we want to enter directly into, I don't want to chant holy name. I just want to directly meditate upon the Lord's pastimes. This is useless talk. That person has no interest, genuinely that person has no eligibility, but he simply wants to claim himself to be God. If Krishna can do, why can't I? But this is not the mood to understand the Supreme Lord. So, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that if a person is not Shiva and consumes poison, he will immediately die, instantly die. Shiva could hold in his throat. That's why he is called Nilakantha. Kantha means throat. Nila means blue. Blue color throat, because he has consumed poison and he had kept it in his throat. That's why he is Nilakantha. Simply by the smell of a poison, person will die. That poison has been consumed by Lord Shiva. Nothing happened to him by the mercy of Supreme Lord. Therefore, just like an Ashiva, a person who is not Shiva consumes poison, then immediately he will be dead. In a similar manner, those who have no eligibility, if they talk or hear or meditate upon the Rasalila pastimes of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna in Vrindavan, he will fall down. He will face a severe fall down. Therefore, these discussions, these topics of Sri Krishna's rasa with the gopis is usually not discussed, and it is not to be discussed also. Even though some may say that they can be discussed. A pure devotee, if he sees that there is eligibility, he can say so. But people like us in a conditioned state who have not come out of our own anarthas, because our Gurudev spoke, we will also speak. That is not right. Because first deserve. We need to deserve and then desire. Our revered Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, revered Param Gurudev, all these persons, they spoke about the, the narrations of Dhruva, Prahlad, Ambarish, etc. Why? At first come out of your hostile mentality towards others. Even Srimad Bhagavatam scripture is meant for those who are not having any hostile mentality to anyone. Who can read, who can go through Srimad Bhagavatam. Those who have got no hostility, no jealousy to others. Only they are eligible. Now, as long as we are in this conditioned state, we cannot even go through Srimad Bhagavatam, what to speak of the 10th canto and what to speak of the Rasalila pastimes of Sri Krishna with the gopis. Our Param Gurudev never read them in public. Our Gurudev never read them in public. Because in general, people, they get, deviated by not understanding the implication of Rasalila. That the pastimes of Krishna with the gopis is not out of material kama that an ordinary man and women in this material world do. That is a transcendental world which is beyond any of mundane desires and mundane, anarthas. Hare Krishna. So, Rasalila is not to be discussed or talked about. They will be revealed. And today is also Balaram's rasa. Now we cannot discuss about Krishna's rasa. How can we discuss about Balaram's rasa? Balaram is also performing Rasalila. Now how come Balaram is performing Rasalila? Balaram is a devotee in Sakhya Rasa. He is in Sakhya Rasa. He is not a devotee. He is Supreme Lord himself. But he is in Sakhya Rasa, in a friendship mood. How can there be Rasalila of Balaram? Now, Sakhya Rasa is not contradictory to Madhur Rasa. They are not contradicting each other. Vatsalya Rasa is contradicting Madhur Rasa. Vatsalya Rasa means where there is, the relationship as son or a daughter-in-law. And Madhura Rasa is where there is an intimacy. They are contradictory rasas. That's why you see when we went to Nandagaon, you see in Nandagaon, Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. There are the deities of Nanda and Yashoda, Krishna Balaram deities are there. And there is also Sri Murti of Radharani, if you have seen. But Radharani is wearing a sari with her veil on the top of her head in a reverential mood. Because when the parents of Krishna are there, she cannot be very intimate with Krishna, because this is a contradictory rasa. Whereas Sakhya rasa is not contradictory with Madhur rasa, because within Madhur rasa there is Sakhya rasa. The gopis act as friends of Krishna. There is some friendship and with something more in it. Sakhya rasa is not contradictory. But of course, Sakhas have no entrance into the Madhur rasa. That is right. So now Balaram is in the Sakhya rasa with Supreme Lord Sri Krishna and also with everyone. Then how can he perform? What is Balaram's Rasalila mean? When Sri Krishna was in Dwaraka, for a long time he did not go. Then Balaram went there. By seeing Balaram, all the gopis in Braja, they were ecstatic to see Balaram, because Balaram is the brother of Krishna. They became greatly ecstatic. They were pleased extremely. And they wanted to perform rasa with Balaram. For a long time, the rasa is not performed. Balaram, we want to enjoy rasa. So Balaram performed Rasalila with the gopis, but in Sakhya rasa. Balaram's pastimes with the gopis is not in Madhura rasa like Krishna. Krishna performed pastimes in Madhura rasa, but Balaram's is in Sakhya rasa. So this we have to understand, that Balaram's ras is not like that of Krishna's in intimate mood, because Krishna is the only enjoyer. Ekala Ishwara Krishna ar sabhritya, jar jaiche kare taiche kare nritya. Only Krishna is the Supreme Lord, or Krishna is the only Supreme Lord. There is no one other than Krishna who is supreme. Jar jaiche nachai sei kore nritya. Jaiche nritya. So the manner in which Krishna makes one dance, they are dancing in that way. Dance here means someone as friends, someone as servants, someone else as this, someone else in some other kind of a thing. Jar jaiche kore nritya. The manner in which he makes them dance, they are dancing. So Balaram is in the Sakhya rasa, and he is performing pastimes in the Sakhya rasa only with the gopis, because he is not enjoyer. God, he is not enjoying gopis, nor the gopis are enjoying the company of Balaram as they enjoyed the company of Krishna. So this we have to understand in Bhakti Ratnakar. This is very clearly stated that Balaram's rasa is not the same as Krishna's rasa. Only to fulfill the desire of the gopis, Balaram performed his pastimes. And this happened in Ram Ghat. In Brajadham, there is a place called Ram Ghat. Every day in the morning, Mandir Parikram we sing Jaya Rama Ghat, Jaya Rohini Nandan. This Rama Ghat is nothing but Balaram Ghat. Ghat means the banks. On the bank of Yamuna, there is particular bank by the name Ram Ghat in Khelanvan. That Ram Ghat is the place where Balaram had performed his pastimes with the gopis. So today is that Balaram's Rasalila. And also today is the appearance of Sri Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur. Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur is a incarnation of Lord's Vamshi. Vamshi means flute. Flute incarnation? What is this? How can flute incarnate? Okay, there is some person can incarnate. How can flute incarnate? Everything in the transcendental realm is Chinmay, transcendental. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vriksha, even the dust is Chintamani. That is why Sri Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj says that is the land of gurus. Even the dust of that particular land is our guru. We think, oh, guru, how can dust speak anything to me? I want instructions. How can the dust of Vrindavan speak to me? We don't experience the dust speaking to us in this material world, or some cot speaking to us, or some chair speaking to us. We don't see all these things. How can dust become guru? I want to, get instructions, and Sri Sridhar Maharaj is telling even dust is guru. It is the land of gurus. Because Chintamani, Chetanamai, all conscious. In the transcendental realm, everything is fully conscious. Vamshi, which is very, very dear to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, is also fully conscious, and he has appeared as Vamshi Vadan in this material world. Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur, he appeared, his appearance was during the times of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Acharya while they were present. And Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas in Katwa and went to Nilachal Dham, Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur got an opportunity to serve Vishnu Priya Devi and Sachi Mata. He became a servant of Ishan Thakur was one. And Vishnu Priya and Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur also got an opportunity to serve Vishnu Priya Devi and Sachi Mata. He could not tolerate the separation of Vishnu Priya towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Sachi Mata's separation. Therefore, he wrote some hymns in that separation grief. Oh, will ever the day come again when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will dance in this Nadia village? Will that day come again when all the inmates of Nadia will be able to hear the ankle bells of, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Oh, will he ever again dance with my dear Nityananda Prabhu? This Keshav Bharati, who is merciless, he had come and gave sannyas. He had taken away our gem of Navadvip. He is so merciless. Now we are deprived of such Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association. My heart is breaking by seeing Ishwari, Vishnupriya and Mother Sachi Devi's separation grief. Any one of you please go and bring Mahaprabhu back to Navadvip Dham. He wrote prayers in such deep agony in towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Vamshi Vadanananda Thakur is one of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Today also appearance of another associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His name is Sri Shyamananda Prabhu. Shyamananda Prabhu was previously Dukhi. His name was Dukhi. Dukhi means sorrow. When he took birth, before he took birth, his parents, Krishna Datta, Krishna Chandra Datta, and mother's name I don't exactly remember, they had given birth to a girl and a boy, but both of them died. So they were in extreme grief. And when Shyamananda Prabhu was born, they named him Dukhi because they took care of him in great sorrow. Previously 2 children died. So although they had child, they were serving him with great sorrow. And in this way he was brought up. Now, when Dukhi or Shyamananda Prabhu, when he heard the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu from various Vaishnavas, he took birth in Medinipur district. Medinipur was previously in Odisha, so he took birth there. And there his parents brought him up, and he got an opportunity to hear about Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. When he heard about Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, he would shed tears. He would constantly be lost in the thoughts of Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Seeing sons such a state, the parents told him, you should go and take Harinam from a guru. Then your life will become successful. He told, yes, my dear mother, my dear father, I want to take initiation from Hridaya Chaitanya Prabhu. Hridaya Chaitanya is a disciple of Gauridas Pandit, who lives in Ambika Kalna. He is Subal Sakha in Krishna's pastimes, in Sakhya Rasa. So Subal Sakha's disciple is Hridaya Chaitanya, and Hridaya Chaitanya, Dukhi wanted to accept Hridaya Chaitanya as his guru. Their parents did not object for this. Okay, please go. So he came to Ambika Kalna, he met Hridaya Chaitanya Prabhu, and he received Harinam and Mantra Diksha from Hridaya Chaitanya. And soon after he received Harinam and Mantra Diksha from Hridaya Chaitanya, he ordered, go to Vrindavan Dham, serve there. So he was extremely pained to go away from his Gurudev. But it was the order of his Guru, therefore he went there. On the way he visited some pilgrim places, and then he reached, Vrindavan Dham. After reaching Vrindavan Dham, he met with Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu. Jiva Goswami was the prominent acharyas in the Gaudiya lineage who was accepted by all the members of Gaudiya Vaishnavas living in Bengal, in Mathura, Vrindavan and Odisha to be their president of World Vaishnava Association, Vishwa Vaishnava Rasalila he was. So he got an opportunity to meet with Jiva Goswami Prabhu, and Jiva Goswami Prabhu was instantly, was taken over by the sincerity of Dukhi. Yes, before this his Gurudev have named him Krishnadas. When he received Harinam from Hridaya Chaitanya Prabhu, he got the name Krishnadas. So ordinary people, they know him as Dukhi Krishnadas. So now Krishnadas, when he came to Vrindavan and he met with Jiva Goswami Prabhu, Jiva Goswami was totally astounded by seeing his sincerity in bhajan and his extreme eagerness to hear Harikatha. By seeing all this, he wrote a letter to his Guru. Then his Guru Hridaya Chaitanya wrote a letter back to him, please treat Dukhi Krishnadas as your own disciple. Please instruct him whatever is necessary. So that day onwards, Dukhi Krishnadas has become a disciple of Jiva Goswami Prabhu. When he arrived in Vrindavan, he served Radha Shyam Sundarji in Vrindavan. Radha Shyam Sundar, very, very beautiful deities. Even today you see that they are decorated so nicely. Whenever you go, they are always differently decorated and so nicely decorated. Opulent service. So with great love and attachment towards Shyamananda, Dukhi Krishnadas served Shyam Sundar, not Shyamananda, Shyam Sundar. So by seeing his attachment to serve Shyam Sundar, Jiva Goswami has named him Shyamananda. Dukhi Krishnadas became Shyamananda. Also two other students were there to Jiva Goswami Prabhu. They are Narottam and Srinivas. Narottam was given the title Thakur and Srinivas was given the title Acharya. So this way the three became the students of Jiva Goswami. The three came along with the scriptures of the Goswamis to distribute in Bengal, Odisha, etc. But on the way the books are lost. Again, Srinivas Acharya stays there and recovers those books. Meanwhile, he tells Shyamananda to go to his birthplace and preach as per the desire of his Guru. And he tells Narottam Thakur also to go to North Bengal and preach as per the desire of his Guru. Srinivas Acharya himself stayed there at the house of Birhambir, trying to rescue the scriptures of the Goswamis. After getting that, he gives message about the safe recovery. And in this manner, Shyamananda Prabhu served Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu and several others. Shyamananda Prabhu was in Madhura Rasa, whereas his Guru, Hridaya Chaitanya, was in Sakya Rasa. But this is not paradoxical. This is very much possible because it is Hridaya Chaitanya Prabhu who has given the responsibility of Shyamananda to Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu. Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu is in the mood of Madhur Rasa and Hridaya Chaitanya is in the Sakya Rasa. But because he saw the eligibility in Shyamananda Prabhu and therefore he gave the responsibility of Shyamananda to Jiva Goswami Prabhu. Shyamananda Prabhu stayed in Vrindavan and he served. One day when he was brooming the Braja Bhumi, he could find the ankle bell of Srimati Radharani. He instantly felt very blessed. He took the ankle bells onto his forehead, which left a mark of Ankura or ankle bells on his forehead. So since then, the Shyamananda Parivar, all the members of Shyamananda Prabhu, they wear this Nupur Tilak. So today is the appearance day of Shyamananda Prabhu. Although his Guru belongs to Sakya Rasa, he was awarded the Madhur Rasa. And also, time is up. There is one more Vaishnava disciple of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Nitilel Pravishta, Vishnupad, Parivrajaka Tridandi Swami, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vilas Bharti Goswami Maharaj. His appearance day also today. His mutt is near the ghat. I think he has only one mutt, I believe. So it is near the ghat. And he appeared on this particular Tithi, in the month of Chaitra, full moon day, he appeared. We don't have time to go through because I have to go to Samadhi Mandir quickly. It's already delayed. But I'll just read his pranam mantra. Namayom Vishnu Padaya Gaura Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vilasa Bharati Goswami iti namine. So I pray to him that may he bestow his mercy upon me and make me eligible to serve Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan with a proper mood and with sincerity. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari Ki Jai. Paramaradhitam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Leela Pravishtom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhava Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Krishner Madhurotsava Ki Jai. Shri Balaramer Rasa Yatra Mahotsav Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Vamshivadananda Thakur Prabhu एवं श्री श्यामानंद प्रभु शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय. जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति विलास भारती गोस्वामी महाराज शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जाए। समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जाए। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जाए। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जाए। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।